Traditional animation might be coming to After Effects, a new video uprezzing tool drops, and Photoshop is finally old enough to run for president.
Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper!
It's Motion Mondays. Let's get computery.
Wow, look!
I'm a computer. I'm a computery guy.
Wacom is rolling out the first major update to the Intuos Pro since 2017, and it's looking pretty sweet. The redesigned tablet rocks a much slimmer profile, revamped button layout, and a fancy new Pro Pen 3. Performance-wise, there are over 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity with virtually no lag, perfect for those of us who need precision when drawing, and let's be honest, it won't help me at all. Now, I'm one of those sickos who uses both a mouse and an Intuos tablet for different tasks. The handy embedded controls are completely customizable, making it super useful for motion design workflows that rely on mouse wheels and stuff like that. One of the coolest features is it can stay paired to two computers simultaneously with a button that lets you switch between them. And it's the first Pro tablet with dual pen technology, meaning it works with the included Pro Pen 3 and also plays nice with older Wacom pens or any EMR tech stylus from other manufacturers. It's coming this spring in small, medium, and large variations. You can check out the pricing and the details on Wacom's site. The link will be in the description. Topaz Labs just announced Project Starlight, and this AI uprezzing tool for video is truly mind-boggling. If you've used tools like Magnific before, you know how much detail AI uprezzing can add to images. Starlight brings that same magic to video, but with the temporal consistency that's been the Achilles heel of video AI tools. They're calling it the first ever diffusion tool for video restoration, and the examples on their site are legitimately incredible. When you look at the uprezzed footage, you have to remember that the detail you're seeing didn't exist in the source. The AI is imagining it, yet it does such a convincing job that it feels like you're just watching actual high-definition historical footage. Our own Rabinowitz tested it with some 8mm film of his mother's wedding day, and he reports it really does look like his mother, just in 4K. The tool captures the essence of the footage while adding incredible detail. AI uprezzing is becoming indispensable for video editors and increasingly useful for motion designers too. And I think this technology will just be ubiquitous moving forward, especially for folks working with archival footage. Time for a quick School of Motion news roundup. First, I'll be giving a presentation at AEPDX's event in Portland, Oregon this Thursday. If you're near the West Coast and you want to hang with hundreds of motion designers while listening to me ramble about the future of our industry, grab tickets at the link below. The event runs from 6 to 9 p.m. on February 27th. Thanks so much to Deep Sky Studios for putting it on, and to Maxon, Wacom, and Rive for sponsoring. I've been working on my presentation, and I hope it will be eye-opening.
I see now what I've never seen before! I'm cured!
Also, for active School of Motion students, all access members, and alumni, we're having our monthly meetup this Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern. These are always a blast. Portfolio reviews, industry chat, and sometimes guest speakers. Register through the link in our community. The NAB MoGraph Meetup is officially happening on Sunday, April 6th in Las Vegas. We'll announce sponsors, location, and timing very soon. This is one of the most fun meetups all year with hundreds of artists attending. It's your chance to network, make new friends, and see YouTube personalities in real life. And as a bonus, beers are on us and the rest of our sponsors. And finally, a quick reminder that our new team training program for teams of 3 or more includes access to every course we make, including Rive Academy, Unreal for 3D artists, and Blender for 3D artists. Head to schoolmotion.com/team training for details and to set up a demo and see if this is a good fit for your team. Blender 4.4 has hit beta, packed with updates motion designers should love. Let's break it down. Animation upgrades include a new way of storing multiple animations in one action, making it simpler to time, retime, and blend animations and layers. The compositing toolset gets attention too, with an overhauled glare node for enhanced post-production effects. You'll also find grease pencil improvements, geometry node enhancements, plus sculpting and rendering tweaks. It's in beta until March 12th, and you can download it at builder.blender.org for testing. One really cool thing about Blender is their public roadmap. You can check out their plans for 2025 on blender.org, including node system updates, production tools for small and medium studios, and performance enhancements. Blender 4.4 focuses on stability and polishing with an official release in March. Then by November, they'll kickstart a new development cycle with Blender 5.0. If you're looking to dive into Blender, check out our Blender for 3D Artists course taught by Elijah Sheffield. It's perfect for motion designers looking to add 3D to their skill set. Our good friends at Maxon have released updates to Red Giant and Universe with some nice quality of life improvements. Maxon Studio gets new scaling options and 200 fresh 9:16 aspect ratio templates for social media. There are also tools to improve interoperability between Particular and Form, Red Giant's 3D particle systems. A new button lets you apply Form default settings within Particular, a time saver since both are particle systems with subtle differences, and sometimes you need both to achieve a specific look. In other Maxon news, ZModeler is coming to ZBrush for iPad this April. ZModeler is a brush containing polygonal modeling functions that let you quickly generate shapes, perfect for low-resolution modeling in ZBrush. It works seamlessly with ZBrush's other features to create detailed models and sculpts. Using these tools on an iPad feels a lot more intuitive than with a mouse, so it's great to see Maxon bringing professional-grade 3D tools to mobile platforms. Time to feature some awesome work from around the industry. First up, Buff Studio dropped a new show reel showcasing their incredible versatility. The fast-paced reel displays amazing 3D chops, design, and typography. What stands out is that every frame is well-designed, zero filler. With so many techniques and styles, almost any brand could find something applicable to their needs. It demonstrates the studio's remarkable depth of talent. UK artist Chris Verrez announced he's going freelance and available for work. His impressive reel features every style imaginable. 3D, 2D, hand-drawn, collage, stop motion, you name it. This is a versatile artist with an excellent eye. Freelance animator and director Philippe Consoni collaborated with Studio Fern on a cool collage-style project, nailing the designs in this very tricky-to-get-right style. If you're unfamiliar with Fern, check out their site. They're another versatile studio with an amazing roster of directors and creatives. Finally, Colosseum shared another sweet technique video from their Detroit Pistons NBA project. They demonstrated a classic After Effects trick, using fractal noise to generate a moving black and white utility mat that drives blur effects, creating an organic, almost lens-whacking look over the artwork. It's smart of Colosseum to share these behind-the-scenes tips. Great marketing, and helpful for the community. You can also check out the full Pistons project on their site. Everything mentioned is linked in the description, and if you spot anything worthy of featuring in Motion Mondays, please tag us on social media at School of Motion. Adobe has announced a sale through March 3rd on all Creative Cloud apps. If you haven't yet jumped into motion design, this is a perfect time because you can save serious cash if you sign up before the deadline. There are some terms and conditions to check out, but who doesn't like saving money? Fools! That's who. The link with all the details is in the description. There's a very cool add-on for Blender called Yuku Paint, and version 2.2 just dropped. Think of it as C4D's body paint, but for Blender, adding Photoshop-style layers, masking, and tools to paint textures directly onto your models. The update includes a major UI refresh, collapsible groups, and tons of improvements. The tool has features for artists at all levels, from beginners to pros. Texture baking, channel painting, decal stencils, and a layer-based workflow that many artists are already familiar with. The best part? It's completely free for Blender users. Check the link in the description to try it out and see if it fits into your workflow. Time to highlight our School of Motion student of the week. Justin Blight, currently taking Cinema 4D Basecamp, absolutely crushed the Get the Ball Rolling assignment with his Sonic the Hedgehog inspired design. The exercise challenges students to use various techniques to create animation, and Justin took things to the next level. You can tell he really got into the curve editor. Everything feels natural and polished. The texturing and lighting add tremendous value to the piece. Justin is based in the UK with an impressive reel showcasing skills in production, editing, and motion design. There's not much 3D in his portfolio yet, but with these new C4D skills, that should change soon. Amazing work, Justin. We can't wait to see what you create next. After Effects artist and plugin developer Frederick Beria has been teasing us with an upcoming tool that looks incredible. It appears to enable traditional animation directly in After Effects, complete with onion skinning and editable paths. There have been similar tools for After Effects in the past, but all had limitations. None quite nailed the workflow that traditional animators prefer. Based on the demos Frederick's been posting, there's genuine excitement brewing. The interface looks sophisticated with smart features built right into it. If executed well, this could become an indispensable tool for 2D animators working in After Effects. We'll keep you posted when it drops. Give Frederick a follow on social media for updates as development continues. Motion design superstar Emonee LaRussa recently appeared on VFX and Chill, and it's a genuine masterclass in creative process. From her distinctive collage style to her thoughtful approach to client work, Emonee pulls back the curtain on what makes her one of the industry's most recognizable talents. The conversation dives into how she develops concepts, her technical process in After Effects and Cinema 4D, and how she balances client needs with artistic expression. She also gets into her strategy for creating social media content, something she is a master at, and she discusses her work in creating Jumpstart Designers, a nonprofit dedicated to helping kids in need develop artistic skills with support and mentorship. The interview is both inspiring and deeply nerdy, hitting that sweet spot for me. And I recommend checking it out to get fired up, and make sure that you subscribe to VFX and Chill's channel, because they are an incredible resource. Motion designer Adam Bennett recently shared an amazing collection of free resources for creative inspiration. His video introduces the Shot Index of Aesthetics, a website categorizing different visual styles with detailed descriptions and examples. It's perfect for articulating your design vision to clients or expanding your aesthetic vocabulary. He also highlights Flim, a visual reference site featuring shots from films, music videos, and ads. Bennett emphasizes how understanding film language fundamentally improves motion design storytelling. For collage-style animation, he showcases public domain resources like public.work, an AI-powered search engine for copyright-free content. The MoGraph Encyclopedia by Jonty Rudd offers categorized motion design techniques, while Cosmos provides AI-driven inspiration curation. There's even typography inspiration through fonts in use, showcasing various typefaces and their applications. Check out Bennett's full video in the description. It's packed with resources to fuel your creative process. Adam highlights even more resources, so make sure you check out the show notes for that video too. Adobe Photoshop has turned 35. From its 1990 debut, when it cost a whopping $895, to the introduction of layers in 1994, the iconic software has transformed from a simple tool to the industry standard. Photoshop has literally become a verb in our culture. Even my parents know that images are sometimes photoshopped. This article from Petapixel takes you through its evolution, and it's fascinating to see how far it's come while still maintaining most of its core identity. Adobe acquired Photoshop from the Knoll brothers for $34.5 million in 1995. Considering Adobe's current market cap, I hope some of that payment was in stock. There's also a fun video where Tony and Chelsea Northrope compare Photoshop 1.0 to the current version. It's amazing to see what was possible then versus now, especially with features like generative fill that would have seemed like science fiction in 1990. Check out the full article and video in the description for a nostalgic trip through digital design history. And that is it for this edition of Motion Mondays. Don't forget, I'll be speaking at the AEPDX event this Thursday in Portland. Our monthly meetup is also Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and the NAB MoGraph Meetup happens Sunday, April 6th in Las Vegas. Check out our new team training program at schoolofmotion.com/team training if you are on a team of 3 or more. And that's it for this week. Have an amazing Monday, and I'll see you next week.